Welcome to the Association Postgame presented by Caesars Sportsbook, along with Rudy Gay and Isaiah Thomas. I'm Stan Verrett. I didn't think there was any way that we could sum up what this series could possibly be before it started. And then somehow it exceeded expectations after just one game. What a win for the San Antonio Spurs. 122-115 in double overtime over the Oklahoma City Thunder in Oklahoma City. We got complete post-game coverage coming up, highlights. We'll listen to the stars and both coaches and get the analysis from these guys. But initial thoughts after that game.
Man, I sent out a tweet before. I said this is going to be one for the record books, and it did not. You know, that's exactly what happened today, man. These two teams are two juggernauts. They're going at it every play. Oklahoma City goes down early.
Yep.
You know, goes up early. Goes down early. San Antonio,
okay, she went down early.
Yeah,
yep.
San Antonio is playing to come back, and they didn't make it a game. It's just been I don't know. I'm still in shock. That was a great game, man.
IT, have you processed it all yet?
Nah, not yet. Like, obviously, I was going for the Spurs, but to have a game like that to open the Western Conference Finals, to get a win like that for the Spurs without De'Aaron Fox, man, that's a hell of a win, and that's a battle for both teams, though. If
Absolutely.
we can get 7 games like this, it's gonna be one for the ages.
Yeah. Yep. It looked like one coming in, and it's exactly what we got, one game in so far. Let's take a look at the highlights, and boy, there were a lot of them to talk about. Game 1 from OKC, first time since 1998. Playoff series between teams with 62 or more regular season wins. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his second straight MVP award, got the trophy before the game. De'Aaron Fox out with an ankle sprain that he suffered in the Minnesota series. Victor Wembanyama ready to go. Man, was he ready to go. But first quarter, so was Alex Caruso.
He came in right away.
Yeah, he started out
7 straight points.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Started on the defensive end.
And Caruso like, it's my house.
I do this.
Later in the first,
Look at
Gilgeous-Alexander feeding the hot hand.
Yeah, hot hand throughout the game.
Thunder down 3. About 2 minutes later, Thunder down by 1. Isaiah Hartenstein with a steal. And guess who's back? Jalen Williams back from the hamstring injury.
He's back. Didn't look like he was hurt at all.
And the Thunder on a 15-5 run as A.J. Mitchell leaves it for him.
fingertip.
Ooh.
Stephon Castle,
Man.
driving into traffic for the bucket and one, had playmaking responsibilities with Fox out. In addition to his scoring, he had 11 in the first, tied at 27 after one. Second quarter now.
Man.
Castle to Wembanyama. I mean, what do you do about this?
Nothing.
But
Look at that.
for Steph Castle to see that, his vision was really good today, man. Me and IT talked about that.
And then Wembanyama going around Jalen Williams, who they used to defend him, but
He went through
it
him.
didn't work. Then again, nothing worked tonight.
He went through him. He didn't go around.
Hell of a
Wembanyama had a double-double by halftime.
ready to go.
Meanwhile, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander held only 4 points in the first half, ties his lowest in the first half this season. 51-44 San Antonio at the break. Let's move ahead to the fourth quarter. Vassell
Man.
to Wembanyama.
Making plays for him every time down.
Man, they just
He's getting snatched, and he's finishing with one hand.
they play so well together, man.
Later in the fourth, rough shooting night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but he gets a layup there past Wembanyama and one. Thunder down by just 5. Moments later, Dylan Harper
Didn't play like no rookie tonight.
No.
muscling Chet Holmgren.
Man,
Spurs up 7. A minute later, Thunder down by 5. J-Dub in the lane,
God.
got it up and in, getting the crowd into the game. They were quiet for much of the night, wondering what hit them with San Antonio. And then Gilgeous-Alexander setting up Caruso,
It's a tough layup.
cutting to the basket. George Kittle, what do you think?
Man.
He's digging it. Went to high school in Norman. He's an Oklahoma fan. Under 2 minutes to go. Caruso for 3.
Hell of a game by Caruso.
He had 8 threes in this game. Thunder back on top, 95-94. But Julian Champagnie,
They always had an answer. Every time Oklahoma did something, San Antonio had an answer.
Spurs up by 2. Seconds later, Jalen Williams again making moves in the lane.
Big shot.
Before Wembanyama could rotate, it's 97 apiece. Less than 20 seconds ago, tied at 99. Wembanyama just up above everyone else, and the Spurs up 2. Less than 10 seconds to play now. Just big shot after big shot from these two teams. Gilgeous-Alexander turning the corner on Castle. It's 1-on-1 apiece.
That was
Yeah.
a really good play right up.
That was a good setup.
Yeah.
Out of timeout play.
Under 3 seconds to go. Wembanyama got a look, but Chet Holmgren, runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year.
We get some of that.
Okay.
Making the block, and so they will go to overtime. Tied at 1-1 apiece. Let's play some more. Spurs come out swinging in the extra session. Castle
There you go. Come fly with
getting there.
Wow. This seems like it was so long ago. That was in overtime?
Yep. He set the tone. Oklahoma City ball. Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, guess who? Guess what? Caruso again.
All day. He was there all day.
That's his 8th triple. Very next play, Castle. This pass deflected by Caruso. Jalen Williams with the loose ball, and he's going to keep it and finish it.
It was big play after big play. The
Yeah.
whole over. We've seen another play.
Crazy.
We've seen somebody else do that. The Golden State.
0.4 to go, under a second left. Dylan Harper looking for anybody. Finds Castle but can't connect. Spurs had a chance, but we're going to double overtime in OKC at 108 apiece.
A little bit more on that pass, young fella, man. A little bit more.
That was a good play.
It was.
All right, 2.5 left in double overtime. Thunder down 4. Kayshawn Wallace. Big 3, 1-point game. Spurs up 4 to 115 to go up a game.
Look at
for him,
him.
young
Look
fella.
at him. When in doubt, that picture's going to be nice.
That was the difference. The Spurs had Victor Wembanyama and OKC did not. How about 41 points, 24 rebounds for Wembanyama to open this series? One of 6 Spurs in double figures. Caruso was fantastic. You remember in the series against the Lakers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he just wanted to win, didn't care if it was his teammates who got it done. Gilgeous-Alexander, rough shooting night. He's 7 for 23, did have 24 and 12 assists, but Williams and Caruso had his back with the scoring, but they were the only 3 Thunder players in double figures. And Victor Wembanyama ends OKC's 8-game postseason win streak and helps the Spurs steal away home court advantage in the Western Conference Finals. Here's what he said after the game.
2 overtimes, nearly 50 minutes.
You just speak to the competitiveness and the way you guys kept answering the bell down the stretch against the defending champs.
It was a competitive game. Felt like both teams just kept doing enough to not be put away and kept doing enough to let the other team know they were trying to pull away. It got to the point probably sometime in the end of that fourth quarter, it just felt like it was a war of wills. And there was a level of mental toughness that was exuded by both teams. And almost sometimes, like in football, they say it's just at some point the time runs out. It felt like everybody kept scoring. But the bench was great for us. We needed every second from everybody that played. And then those 5 guys, I don't know what it is, one of you probably do, but they played maybe the last 15 or so odd game time minutes. And their legs got wobbly, but they composed themselves and finished strong. And that was a heck of a game to be a part of.
And then by this point, are you at all, I suppose you're not surprised anymore about the way Victor is able to rise to these moments as they come along in his career. Just every big moment, he seems to rise to that occasion and meet the moment.
I thought his level of physicality and execution through physicality was tremendous. His rebounding obviously shows itself in the box score, but was off the charts defensively. He was in a stance almost all night. And I thought he did a good job of, and the guys along with him, just being stubborn in terms of they made some shots, and they did, obviously, you got to give up something when you try to take things away. And at times when they made shots or they made us pay for whatever we were trying to do, we stuck with it. And he led the way. That's 49 big minutes, and it was high level for the majority of those.
What was the key defensively against SGA? It seems like a lot of different guys took turns on him.
Yeah, we try to keep guys fresh on him and just make it hard for him. He's so dynamic, gets the spots. One of the best I've ever seen in terms of angles and being able to take up space and use your physicality against you in terms of leverage. I thought we did a good job of trying to contest without fouling and make him take tough shots. And he's going to make shots, and sometimes he misses shots. You may not have anything to do with it, but you just try to make them work.
Mitch, I'm glad to see your voice has survived 2 overtime somehow. There's a lot of fans from around the world that are going to start watching at this point. A lot of them have maybe seen clips of Victor, but haven't really sat down and watched a game with him. Can you explain for a lot of those people the essence of what made him so special tonight?
I think that young man he has a rare desire to step into every moment that's in front of him. And I think he has showed in his 3 years in a lot of different situations with a lot of different circumstances that he's going to attack those moments. Doesn't mean they'll always work out for him or be exactly the outcome that he wants, but he has some rare God-given ability. He puts in even more work and preparation into try to maximizing that. And his disposition and mentality and approach is reflected at times in the way he handles those moments.
Mitch, the list of rookies to start in the Western Conference Finals is short. The list of rookies to have their first playoff start in the Western Conference Finals is even shorter. What did you make of Dylan's poise tonight and his just aggression overall against one of the best perimeter defensive teams in the league?
I thought it was phenomenal. I thought he was even better defensively. I think the list of